KSM show.
No, thank you. Well, as I said at the beginning, we have two major guests today. They are coming from the Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation. If I got it wrong, they'll correct me. But first of all, let us meet the executive director. Put your hands together. Show some love for Mr. Ernest Danso. All right. Let us welcome to the show. My pleasure to see you and have you here. And coming up right on him, Edmond Akom, who is also a player and an executive. Show some love, man. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to the show. I must tell you, I was totally surprised when I heard that baseball has been in Ghana for, what, 32 years? 32 years?
Yes, 32 years.
Wow.
We are lucky to have the hosting rights for the qualifiers 2020 here now in Ghana. And we have some African countries from the west part of Africa.
So Ghana has the hosting rights for the qualifier?
Yes, for the 2020 in the Olympics.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Which is coming up in Japan. So this is a phase one of it. When we finish here and we are able to qualify from here, we go to play in South Africa. From there, if we are able to qualify, then we continue to Europe. And one country will be selected from that to go to play in Tokyo.
Tokyo,
yes.
Wow. Show some love. I'll come to you very shortly. How did Ghana end up hosting the qualifiers? I mean, are we that strong in there or what?
Currently, we are number 3 in Africa.
Wow.
Yes, so, and we are strong. We've been playing quite well, and our president, the president of the federation, is also very close with the world body, doing a lot of work for Africa. So maybe the effort of Ghana is what is contributed to this hosting rights.
Wow, yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. And it's on the 22nd?
Yes, 22nd to 25th of this
25th of this month?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And those who want to see it can go to Laboni?
Yes, Laboni Secondary School.
Laboni Secondary School, yeah.
They should come and
great. Edmond, you're a player.
Yes.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for 22 years.
How many years?
22 years.
Really?
Yeah.
You look 23.
I've been playing for 22 years, and then I've only had breaks around the time I've had to go to the university.
Okay.
But if you take out my schooling time, I've always had time for baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
Why baseball? What drove you? What your interest in baseball came from?
I think growing up, I've loved to do sports. I do anything from tennis to soccer to hockey, basketball. But then I've always wanted a sport where my inclusion would be very much guaranteed. I didn't want a sport where I would have to hustle through to be noticed. And baseball just came to me as that sport. So I jumped to it, and then within a couple of months, I was selected, I made the team, and then it's been like that ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said you went to the university?
Yes.
What did you study?
I studied professional marketing, Chartered Institute of Marketing.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Great. And did you ever play?
No, I never played. I was called by the president to help with my marketing background too.
Oh.
Because they find it difficult raising sponsorship for like the development of the game. So he called me to come on board some 5 years ago. I asked him, does baseball exist in this country? I never knew there was baseball until I joined, and I realized there was a lot of potential. Last 2 years, we went for the Congress in Botswana. It's an amazing sport that if we look into, a lot of the kids and the young ones will get so many opportunities out there, because there's so much opportunity for the game out there. We have some kids going to Japan in July. I'm leading them to take them to Japan for some festival that's baseball. It's all paid for. So there's so much that all the young ones can benefit. So we play it with a school level, and we are trying to develop it to the stage where we can start playing league.
So far, what's your success rate in terms of getting schools involved?
I think we've been able to get some schools. Now we have in the Ashanti region, some schools in the Ashanti region, some in Accra here and Tema. But what we want to do right now is to have clinics for coaches. So we're liaising with the WBSC, the world body, to give us some coaches, to send some coaches down here to train our coaches, the umpires, and scorers and all that, so that we will have enough coaches. So when we intend to go to the schools, it will be easier. And we intend to do it with the PE teachers of schools. So it cut down costs, so we don't have to pay coaches to go train the kids in other schools. So when we train the PE teachers, they intend training the kids in the other schools. So that's what we are coming up with now. We are drafting a very strong development plan, program that we will use to, like a 5-year development plan. We'll do some long term, like some 20 years as to where we want to go to. Then we take it from there. That's what we are doing. But it's been quite good. The awareness is being created. We're doing some programs that we had in Tema, and we're trying to do some in Accra as well, inter-schools program to raise more awareness. That's what we're doing right now.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. Edmund, how do you see the future of it? You've been in it for a while now.
Yeah.
What do you see ahead?
I think the future can only be bright and brighter, because I'm looking at the time I started playing. I started playing baseball in a sporting material called paca. I know it feels like polyester, like 99% polyester, 1% cotton. Yeah, but now we've gotten to the stage where anybody who gets into the game for the first time can be giving some sort of support in terms of gadgets. We give them gloves, we give them balls, and then uniforms. So the motivation is there, and we are getting interest. We are building the interest from the younger ages. Now, because of the opportunities coming up for the kids, like what he mentioned, kids going to the baseball festival in Japan, kids are getting more focused on that. I've had calls from parents who would even love to pay to have their kids trained.
Who's financing, you know, all the bats and everything that you need for the game?
We get it from donors from America, Europe, and other places. We don't get it from, it's just the Japanese have been a very, very great contributing factor. They sponsor us a lot with equipment. That's what we get equipment from the donors, that's it. We don't get it from government or anything. That's what they send. It's individual players sometimes even get players from other parts of the world sending them equipment.
I see.
They said to support us with some of those equipments as well as for the federation. But Japanese, the Japanese community have been very, very helpful when it comes to equipment.
Fantastic. So the dates again?
22nd to 24th.
22nd to 24th?
Yes.
Of this month, March?
This month, yes.
Okay.
March, yes.
And it's at Laboni Secondary School. And what time?
From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. And what countries again?
We have Ghana playing, the host country, and we have Cote d'Ivoire. We have Burkina Faso. We have Nigeria. We have Tunisia. And these countries are not here to joke. Burkina Faso was sponsored to go to Japan to go train, to come and play these qualifiers. So it's something that countries have taken serious, and they intend to come and do something great.
Ghana is ready? You ready to kick some?
I think we've not had the opportunity to compete at such a stage for a long time. We want to use this platform to reach out, send a message to the world that we are coming for them.
Okay.
For the past couple of decades, South Africa and Nigeria has dominated the forefront. We think it's enough. We want to be in the...
So South and Nigeria?
Yes.
You want to go and break there?
Yeah.
Put your hands together for that one more time. And that's the Ghana Baseball and Softball Federation?
Yes.
Okay. We wish you all the best. And folks, oh, you have something?
Yes. About the baseball, this is what it looks like. Just
baseball?
Yes.
Oh. Hey, show some love. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the best. We'll be there.
Thank you.
Okay. Put your hands together for that one more time. And stick around. We'll be right back.